What's up, guys? It's Candice Cruz here for Candice Be Real. If you haven't already been enjoying these videos on YouTube, can I suggest you hop on over there and give it a like, subscribe, and comment. Whew! Please and thank you. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming, which is full. Okay, if you know anything about me, I freaking love Friends. Always have, always will. They have always been there for me. So you can understand why I teared up at the first teaser trailer of the upcoming reunion airing on HBO Max May 27th, exactly 1 year after the launch of the platform and the original date of the reunion that was postponed due to the pandemic. Oh, and look who else will be joining them.
David Beckham, Justin Bieber, Mindy Kaling, Cindy Crawford, James Corden, Lady Gaga, and BTS. Very exciting.
I know! After 19 seasons, Ellen DeGeneres will be saying farewell to The Ellen Show.
If you've been watching this show, and I trust that you have, you know that a few weeks ago we celebrated our 3,000th show. 3,000 shows. So that means as of today, we've done 3,000 shows plus 14, which is, carry the two, 3,000 plus 14 shows. And I know, it's a lot. And today I have an announcement to make. Today, I am announcing that next season, season 19, is going to be my last season.
Amidst the allegations of a toxic work environment and the dismissal of key executives on the staff, it was not that caused the culmination of the show. The talk show host cited multiple reasons in her monologue and an in-depth interview with The Hollywood Reporter. But her contract was always simply signed to end in season 19. Who knew? And speaking of daytime talk show host royalty, Oprah is back! Okay, I didn't do a great impression, but that's fine. She won't be alone. A new dynamic duo that will be coming on our airwaves, Prince Harry and Oprah. Their new show, The Me You Can't See, will debut on Apple Plus May 21st.
All over the world, people are in some kind of mental, psychological, emotional pain.
What words have you heard around mental health? Crazy?
Lost it, can't keep it together. With that stigma of being labeled the other, the telling of the story, being able to say, this is what happened to me, is crucial.
Prince Harry and Oprah announced the documentary was underway in 2019, and now we are finally here. Both Prince Harry and Oprah have been doing their press rounds lately. Oprah on Ellen talking about Ellen's final season and the upcoming show on Apple Plus.
I asked him, what do you think is the two most important issues in the world? And he said climate change and mental health. And I started telling him about the series I was working on called, we didn't even have a name for it, just a mental health series. And as I turned to walk away, he said, well, if you ever need any help with that series, I went, what did you just say? Did you say that I need any help?
And Prince Harry on Shepard's podcast discussing mental health and comparing his royal life to The Truman Show.
I was liking it to Truman Show. Have you seen that movie?
Yep. It's a mix between the Truman Show and being in a zoo.
Truman Show would have to be the closest thing.
I think the biggest issue for me was that being born into it, you inherit the risk. You inherit the risk that comes with it. You inherit every element of it without choice. Mm-hmm. And because of the way that the UK media are, they feel an ownership over you.
This is us fans. The time has come. The end of the Pearson era has officially been announced. The award-winning, tear-jerking, heartfelt show has made a press release stating that the show will finish at season 6. We are currently on season 5. As true diehard fans know, the show has always been set to end after 6 seasons, but it doesn't make the news any easier. My big question, how are we going to tie up all the loose ends in just one season? One story we thought was over, or at least I thought it was over, but was just resurrected. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Yes, that's right. Bennifer is back.
Somebody tell me what year we're in right now. Is it 2002 or 2021? Because the Bennifer effect is completely back.
The two escaped to Montana following their 2 large breakups. Ben and Anna de Armas recently called it quits. And obviously, we all know that J-Lo and Arod ended their engagement just weeks ago. So what is the real tea? Well, this apparently isn't the first time the two have been spotted together over the last few weeks. According to People magazine, Ben was spotted outside of J-Lo's house at the end of April, and the two attended the Vax Live concert together when it was pre-taped on May 2nd. Per People magazine, a Latin music source said that Ben and Jennifer were in the same mindset after their breakups. Whether they end up together or not, it's good for both of them now. And it's not surprising. It's not, because this one came out of left field for me. The last time I put these two together was during Gigli, and we all know how that turned out. But then again, Ben did make a very nice statement about J-Lo in the InStyle magazine article. Interesting. The tea is piping hot, people. Now, we all knew Arod would have something to say, and granted, I don't blame him.
There's so many things to talk about, but we're gonna talk about Bennifer because I'm invested in them. So Bennifer went on a little vacay to Montana together after saying that they weren't romantic, but it definitely looks like they're romantic. And Arod had something to say about it. When asked about the Bennifer reunion, Arod simply replied, "Go Yanks." This wouldn't be much if Ben Affleck wasn't the biggest Red Sox fan. But outlets are reporting that Arod is pretty blindsided by the news and devastated. So, thoughts and prayers.
Bachelor Nation, we have a happy ending here. Dancing with the Stars winner and former Bachelorette Caitlin Bristow said yes.
Oh my God!
Are you? Nothing? Jason Tartick and Caitlin Bristow are officially engaged. And look at that ring! Congratulations to the happy couple. More congratulations are in order to Laverne Cox, who was recently announced as the new E! Red Carpet host of Live from E! Cox will be taking over all things red carpet after the exits of longtime host Juliana Rancic and Ryan Seacrest. Laverne Cox is a risk-taker, groundbreaking pioneer, and a fashion tour de force, said Jen Neal, Executive VP of Entertainment Live Events, Specials, and E-News for NBC Universal Television and Streaming. As we continue to evolve the way we cover Hollywood's biggest nights, Laverne's passion for and extensive knowledge of the fashion community resonates with our audience, and we look forward to seeing her shine on the other side of the velvet rope via Variety. I'm excited to see her take over next year. You go, Laverne. One red carpet in particular won't be returning next year, the Golden Globes. NBC has released in a statement this week that they will not air the award show in 2022. After all of the controversy with the Hollywood Foreign Press Association following a Los Angeles Times expose about the, quote, small insular organization's questionable financial practices and a horrible record of diversity and representation and an entire lack of Black members. According to a quote via Variety, we continue to believe that the HFPA is committed to meaningful reform, NBC said in a statement. However, change of this magnitude takes time and work, and we feel strongly that the HFPA needs time to do it right. As such, NBC will not air the 2022 Golden Globes. Assuming the organization executes on its plan, we are hopeful we will be in a position to air the show in January of 2023. I'm glad to see that organizations and networks are actively trying to uphold their promises towards diversity and inclusion. To 2023. And with the world opening up, here's what you guys can expect from conversations with me.
Hey, I'm good. Nice to and also with you. It's the pandemic for me. Truth or dare? Do not. Bullshit. What the hell do you think you're doing? I totally agree. Join in. It's been really hard. Yeah, totally. I'm used to the mask.
Candice Be Real is the only safe place for conversation because it's all scripted and thoughtfully crafted. I need to start thinking of other talking points beyond crazy times we're living in. How was your quarantine? What vaccine did you get? Suggestions, anyone?